in and back again. Yeah, it's interesting, the pink noise that I hear an awful lot of throughout the night. I know it contributes to shrinking the brain. I was told this about 2012, 2013. I saw a neurologist. I had already, I can't remember if I was already diagnosed with atypical tinnitus. And it was diagnosed as atypical because I said it's not in the right or the left ear, it's more center. Now that ENT was in Ontario. And very interesting how I found this person was on social media. I was searching out tinnitus, how to deal with it, how to get over it, blah, 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 blah. And somebody suggested that I go see Dr. M in Ottawa. So I go to the walk-in clinic. I ask for a referral to this doctor. I get it. I eventually make it to the appointment because, there's a wait list, right? Whatever. And the first appointment was scheduled to be at a hospital. So I went there, and upon registering for that appointment, I was told that Dr. M was not going to be there, and that Dr. MC I'll be seen by. I said, no. I said, I am specifically referred to Dr. M. He was referred to me. He was recommended. He is the ENT that I am here to see. No, Dr. M is not here. Dr. MC is here. Take it or leave it. So what the hey, I took it. Very interesting meeting. So Caucasian man, 35. Guarded, not much of a personality, but totally suspect. Social medias where Dr. M was referred to, and then coincidentally he doesn't be the doctor I see. Dr. MC is, and so nothing came of that. That was before I'd seen the neurologist. So I don't know what year that was. It may have been 2012, 2011, 2010. But interesting, though, sometime later, a few years later, when I was asked what that ENT, Dr. MC, findings were, I said, well, I can't go back to him because he left the province. Recommended on social media, doesn't show up, stranger does. Oh, and I had another appointment with Dr. MC, and I think it was the first one at the hospital where, I'm sitting in the chair, which has to tilt back because I don't know why it has to tilt back. It's for the ears. Anyways, slightly tilted back a bit. And two strange things happened at that appointment. One was two other doctors or residents, both around in their upper 30s, mid-30s, Caucasian, observe the appointment. I hate that. I absolutely hate that because I never know who they are, Students, maybe. Imposters, very possible. Or, some kind of investigator, right? And I thought that he was probably an investigator trying to figure out the MK Ultra nonsense, or everything, all my symptoms, trying to like reverse engineer by finding the root of my problem by going, I don't know, in a different direction. And another thing that in that same appointment, so there was him, Dr. MC, and the two others men, and then a third, so there's four. And the third was a younger Caucasian male taking notes. And so Dr. M, he checked my eyes as well. And that was when Dr. M said, look to the left, look to the, Dr. MC, look to the right. And when I looked to the right, he said 45 degrees. So I look at him, I just turn my head up. I said, what does that mean? And he points his finger to his assistant, meaning that he was talking to the assistant. Obviously, that's what he's there for, taking notes. But what does it mean? I'm the patient. Do I not get to know? No, I don't get to know. I have to figure this out for myself. That's why I am an unlicensed private investigator. I was going to put a company together, but couldn't get a security clearance. You know how the story goes, right? So I've discovered what that 45-degree angle is because I have more symptoms of my eyes not going when I was reading, well, learning to read in particular. It seemed to be just the right eye didn't go all the way to the right of the page. It just kind of felt different. And different it is, people, because it is either an implant in my brain or in my ear. It is one or the other. There is no ifs, ands, or buts. No buts. No. No, no. No, we have to write new legislation. This is it. The good guys, you know, half of them are probably in their own black hole. And we need the good guys in politics, too. They're the ones that have supposedly the final say, but we all know damn well that it's the administration that enforces what gets passed into legislation. So that's what we need. We need politicians to do the opposite of what is legislated right now, and that would be the Security Certificate Act in Canada. Like, you cannot legislate that rape is okay in the name of solving national security crimes. You can't do that. Don't let the UK do that. It's, you know, they're following the footprints of the devil, and nothing good comes out of it. Nothing good. Nothing good. You cannot fight evil with evil. You have to fight evil with good. Have you ever tried it? Let's try it, people. So I forgot all about Dr. MC, but he left the province, as most of them seem to do. And the neurologist dropped me on the third visit, after she told me I had 3 small blocked arteries. And I remember 2009, my right pinky finger hung. It just hung. And my arm, when it hung, it hurt. So I taped my fingers up, and I made a sling. And for about 2 weeks, I walked around with my right arm in a sling. So that could have been a stroke. I get lousy health care. No offense to the healthcare providers, because they're caught between a rock and a hard place with the federal government legislating it's a matter of national security. Do not help this person. And they're going to stand on Judgment Day and say, Lord, I did it in the name of national security. It doesn't wash. It's evil. We have let evil take over. I'm not sure why. Anyway, I think I'll just sit here and enjoy the sun for a minute.